Welcome, Aries Taurus, to your spiritual reading for September. I hope you friends are doing great out there. If you friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, Aries Taurus, let's see what's going on with you in your spiritual reading. What Spirit has for you. This message, please, for Aries Taurus. Beautiful, beautiful Aries Taurus. Go deep, explore your roots, my friends. Grounding yourself, getting some relaxation, to find the serenity and peace within yourself. This also helps you be silent, still, and listen. Grace and gratitude. I'm going to move this over a little bit. Through gratitude, joy expands. So pretty much as you ground yourself, you're going to find the grace, you're going to find the gratitude. So with the grounding over here, it's telling you time to take and ground yourself in what truly is essential for you. Remember what's important in life and let go of everything else that does not matter. Let go of the busyness and the frantic pace of life. Be present in the moment and release the flurry of the worry about the future or the rehashing of the past. This is time to just be present. If we had the animal card, you'd definitely be the dolphin, right? So definitely want to be living in the present. There's no time to be listening to what we did in the past or what mistakes were made or who did what or what I did or any of that stuff. It's time to just let it go so that you can continue on making new stepping stones. You're building new stepping stones. Don't go re-stepping on old stones. There's no reason, and there's no reason to make stepping stones way past what you already are creating and walking on now. Because those future stones can change. You know, if you build too much about the future and worry too much about the future holds ties and keys to what's the unknown. There are twists and turns that are going to be to this so-called future that you're so-called building. So by only living in the future, there's going to be obstacles and challenges there that you didn't foresee. So it's all you're doing is worrying about something that you'll get to later. And it has no value right now. The only future that you would want to really pertain to is the future goals, right? But right now, they're not even saying that. Right now, they're saying, I want you to just be present. You already know what your future goals are. Don't worry about what's going to happen 20 years from now. Just live gratefully and have the grace and gratitude for what's going on in the present. Let's try to get through the present first before we start hashing out all these stones for the future, right? You can't fix the past, right? And if there was things that need to be apologized, this, that, it's not time to worry about those apologies. It's not time for that stuff right now. There's a time and a place for everything, and right now is the present. The present has more for you at this moment than doing anything else. So let's see what's going on over here. And remember, through gratitude brings joy and expands that joy within your life, because then you feel grateful for what's going on right now in the present and just enjoying life. Conscious connections. Now that's interesting because we're talking about, look at the two here. It's like you're trying to split yourself into two over here, and whether it's for the present or the past, whether you're looking back to the past too much or looking forward to the present, we need to intertwine those together and bring them together. And maybe it's both, right? So with the conscious connections, it's saying, hey, this is what I want you to do. There's a call for more intimacy in your immediate relationships for some of you, and opening up heart-to-heart communication that can salvage and restore a broken relationship or friendships if you're willing to honor your differences and look to what unites you in the present. Not rehashing what's going on in the past, just bringing it all into the present and saying, this is what's going on now. Can we fix this or can we not? Otherwise, we're not going to, otherwise it is what it is, right? Because you have to understand that sometimes it's hard to bear the differences between one another. whilst another may prefer to live in a more, you know, outgoing, vitalized life, exploring freedom. Maybe they're an Aquarius and they're like, woo, free, wild, and ready to go. And one might be a little more grounded, doesn't want to do that. Step-by-step cautiousness, conscious of what's going on around them. But bringing the two together for the present, not bringing up anything from the past, letting it go, not worrying about where we're going in the future, whether it's with a job, it doesn't matter what it is, just having the conscious connection. Opening up your wings to the inspirational ideas and big dreams that you have within the grounding of the present. Saying, you know, I'm just going to live day by day right now for a second because I have to just worry about what's going on right now. We're not going to worry about where we're going 10 years from now. Not putting any pressure on yourself or others. Just being in the conscious connection of the present. Let's work through it now. We'll worry what happens later. Whatever happened in the past, happened in the past. Put it behind you. Not doing me any good. Being grateful for what you have now with the grace and gratitude. Feel that card coming up. Dock your future dreams for a minute and let's sit in the present. Literally, it's saying, look, you're dreaming. It's not time to be dreaming about all these ships coming in right now. It's time to just dock, sit still, worry about what's going on now. There's no time for huge dreams. Don't thieve yourself for the present moments by living in a world of the past or the future. There's so many things that are going on right now that you have to be present for. Absolutely, look at that. To be present for them now. Within the perfect timing, everything will start coming together. Your harvest will start coming through. Your prosperities and your abundance will come through right now. Just worrying about the joy, the serenity, the grace, the gratitude, as this card comes underneath that, because that's the conscious connection of what's going on in the present for the present happiness. If you're too worried about what happened in the past or the future, you're not living for today. There's no happiness, there's no joy, there's no complete abundance. The abundance and prosperity right now is the joy, happiness, serenity, and being happy in the place that you're at. If you're always too worried about what's going on pretty much in the future, then you're not living in a happy place for now because there's too many anxieties of what's to come. So you're just kind of a robot running around. Be generous to yourself. Making a good judgment call. You know, the reason is, guys, is because I feel like you've already put so much manifestation out there for the future. And it's like you already know your goal. You know where you're going. But you don't live there, right? It's kind of like driving and always being in your rearview mirror, seeing who's up your butt while driving, right? Who's driving too close? Who's coming? Don't worry about what's in your rearview mirror. Worry about what's out your windshield. This will have a change, and it's actually going to change the way you're thinking, the way you're seeing things, and the way that you're feeling at this time, living for the moment and in the present, bringing in more things, giving you more control. Actually, it gives a lot more control, because then as you're stepping down the stones, kind of like thinking about Man, the way I see this one is kind of like walking the yellow brick road to the Emerald City. It's like every time Dorothy turned around, she's finding some Tin Man, or, she has all these people to help her, and that's great and all. But, if you get stuck there too long, you get a whole song and dance going on. We don't really want to be there for the song and dance. Okay? Because then drama comes, right? Because then the Wicked Witch comes, and, right? She's like, you want to get to Emerald City, and you're just like, whoa, right now I'm just trying to help the poor Tin Man. That was the present she needed to be in. Not worried about what the Wicked Witch is doing. Because she can come down later no matter what. So if you're trying to already plan through, well, this could cause this obstacle. Okay, well, that's fine and all. But what the hell does that have to do with today? Nothing. You can't prepare yourself for things like that because the universe will change them. If you feel you're overly prepared for things for 10 years from now, believe you and me, Lady Karma will make sure that it goes the opposite direction. Either those obstacles and challenges will never happen or something else will happen. Because you're trying to rule the chess game that you can't rule like that. You don't have that kind of control. You can only have the control for the present. You can't have the control for the future. Right? You can plan, and that's great, and they know your goal, but you can't sit over here and just live there, right? Okay. So living for today, feeling your gratitude and your happiness for the moment. Your daily healing card says, express your love through your deeds for the present, right? Make gentleness a habit for yourself. And that's exactly what this is. It's a gentleness to your soul, to yourself. Allowing yourself to be happy for the present. Not keeping all those anxieties. Learn to keep your heart open and soft through the trials of life. I picked 3. Take which one resonates, which one doesn't. Whichever one pops out at you, you know which one you will need more. Maybe you need all 3. Okay? Until next time, my friends, peace and love. Bye-bye.